It just seems to me that once Lori found out after Charles was killed that she had been removed as the sole beneficiary of his $1 million policy, I just think she hit the panic button.
Family members trying to make sense of the actions of Lori Vallow-Daybell, and also they're demanding answers.
They want to know what happened to Lori's kids, and now that she's behind bars, they're hoping to find out. And CBS 2's Trevor Fay has the breakdown of today's Dr. Phil show, where Vallow's relatives made their case. He's at the live desk.
Brent, Natalie, tonight we get an in-depth look at Vallow's family and what they've been going through since Tylee and JJ disappeared, as well as the web of death that surrounded Lori and Chad, as well as their spouses.
You never expect anything like this to happen, and we're in a position where I had to hear everything through the news, and I can't reach out and talk to my family, and it's really, really hard.
That's Colby Ryan, Lori's oldest son, talking about trying to get in touch with Tylee through a text. She texted him back in late September, but Ryan says it didn't sound like her. As for Larry Woodcock, JJ's grandfather, reaching out to Lori wasn't much better.
We kept asking, where's the kids? Where's JJ? Where's Tylee? Where is Bailey? What can we do to heighten the awareness?
Now, about those mysterious deaths. Lori's brother, Alex Cox, shot and killed her fourth husband, Charles Vallow. A few months later, Alex is dead too. And last fall, the wife of her current husband, Chad Daybell, also died under suspicious circumstances.
Brian, right here in my hand is a statement of purpose for House Bill 523. Its goal is to create a career ladder for veteran teachers here in Idaho by providing them a little more on their salary. This bill makes teacher pay more competitive and gives an opportunity for them to grow. Lawmakers supported this bill because they said it keeps teachers in their districts and even here in Idaho. Vice Chairman Kirby said, quote, "It's not fair to our kids to be constantly losing our best teachers." This bill comes from the governor's office, and he actually spoke about this priority to 670 KBOI just last week.
But my bill has some accountability. It's not a new test. It's not a new thing for teachers to do. It basically says if the state's going to give a district more money for veteran teachers, those veteran teachers have to do what they should do and what most of them are doing.
There's many legislators.
And while some of the discussion surrounded how the teachers will be held accountable, all lawmakers in the committee voted in favor of this bill, and it will move to the House floor. This bill will increase funding to school districts, but the governor's office says it won't raise taxes, but it's strategically budgeted into the budget for the next 5 years. It would raise veteran teacher pay to about $60,000. In Boise, Krista McPeak, CBS 2 News.
It's a bill banning transgender girls from competing as girls in school sports passed the House yesterday and is now on its way to the Senate. Representatives James Holtzclaw and John McCrosty debated the bill today on 670 KBOI.
The bill itself was fraught with a number of constitutional challenges. Part of what it says is that transgender girls would have to be subject to various physical examinations that become invasions of privacy.
I just can't speak to that just because that's outside of someone. It's hard to walk in another person's shoes.
Right.
Right. So, but I voted for it because I thought it was the right thing to do. And again, in this time and space, I thought that I was doing the right thing for my constituents. So.
Now, they also talked about a statewide one-year freeze on property taxes. That's also passed the House, but is still awaiting action in the Senate.
What this bill only does is it just pushes the pause button. Let's just push the pause button for 1 year, and let's see what we can do in interim, and have special committees to try to figure out this property tax problem, because it is a problem.
I appreciate that we're trying to slow down local budgets for what that's worth, but we're not really yet providing any legitimate taxpayer relief.
The property tax freeze is opposed by many local governments. They say it would hurt their ability to deliver needed services to their communities.